Hello everyone, it's Jake here from Avalon Guns again, and today we are going to be looking at the FX Impact MK2 air rifle. We're at the Mendip Shooting Ground range today. This is the underground air rifle range, which is underneath the shooting ground reception or gun shop. Inside this box we've got a FX Impact MK2. It's all set up with a Helix 6 to 24 by 50 scope. Might be a little bit overkill for that, but a very good scope. Very good air rifle as well, actually. So inside the box on these you get the FX Impact gun only. Doesn't come with the scope. This has been put together for us. You also get a field probe, which is a quick release one, and a magazine. On this drum magazine, this is a 177 caliber, so it has 38 pellets to load in there, which is very good. A little bit time consuming loading it, but once it's loaded it's much easier than any other gun to use. The case is extra foam padded, really durable. If you're dropping it, hitting it about, if it's in the boot of the car, the gun is not going to get damaged, so that's great. Inside there's lots of spare compartments with cut out foam ready to put your sound mod in. You can change the height of this for the scope. You can also put extra magazines in. There's space for 4 in there. It comes with 1. Just going through the gun from bottom to top. So on this one you've got a screw at the back here. That you undo that one and it will let you slide this stock piece up and down. So that heel plate can go down, so it just means it's higher for your cheek here, or it can go right to the top and lock off, and then it's lower. So it just changes where it will be into your shoulder for comfort. Moving forwards, we've got the area, this is the start of the barrel here, so that's the chamber for where we're going to put the magazine in a second. That clicks in. Next to that there's a small button here which is a release, so you push that in, it releases the magazine. First of our gauges, this is all the gauges are in bar here, which all give different readings. This is the gauge for how much air we've got in. Moving along, so this barrel here runs from here to the end. Lots of people think because it's such a small gun, the barrel starts here. It is a full-size length barrel, it's just your face is sat on top of it, so accuracy is very high on this. Pistol grip, so comfortable for your hand to hold on to. This one has a aftermarket Sabre tactical rail on the bottom, which we've been using to actually rest on in here to make shooting a lot easier. You can attach a bipod onto that, that's why it's longer. If you've got the standard trigger guard, the rail isn't included and you don't have any attachment to put a bipod on. This one extends to the size, to the length of this bottle, and you can put your bipod on, so you can stand it on something. You've got a rail on the top which you can attach your mounts onto to put the scope on top of. There's also an additional rail on the side there, each side. The bottle is carbon fibre, which is great for the weight, and it's also good because it can fill much higher capacity than any other air rifle that don't use carbon fibre, so we can have a lot more shots out of this, which we will be doing as we've got such a big magazine. And yeah, at the end there's the barrel. So starting off on this one, we'll put the gun down, is how to load these magazines, which can look a little bit confusing. So there's a trick to it. You can twist this clockwise or anti-clockwise twice. It twists 90 degrees each time. So twist the lock, which then lets you take the lid away from the magazine. Place that down. You can then, this is sprung loaded, so you can cock, place your finger on here, cock that round, and we can just find some pellets. We can then, once we've cocked that round, we can then place the first pellet in. As it's sprung loaded, there's tension on the spring until we put the first pellet in, which then holds it in place and stops it wanting to reset itself. So once that's done, you can lie that flat down, put your pellets in, nose forward, all 38 if you want. We're just going to put 5 in. just to show you how quick you can load these. You put your lids back on, twist the lock back round twice, and now that is ready to go into the chamber of the gun. So cock your lever here, which then moves the bolt out of the way of the chamber. Your magazine slides in, clicks in, so it's got a positive click, and you can then push the bolt back forward, which will take the bolt through the magazine and into the chamber, and it puts the pellet into there. So all very, very quick. By the time you finish loading all 38 shots, your friend's still undoing the zip on his brake barrel and not even ready to think about getting his pellets out, and you're here with 38 shots ready to go. These do fire, so we're going to just test this out and fire it. So to show you what happens here, these do fire really, really quickly as it's got the bolt. It's a lever action, so we can fire, cock the bolt, and of course really accurate each time, and a smooth bolt. That's all 5. Once you've got to the end, you cock it back, it makes a click. It doesn't let you put the bolt back forwards as the magazine's empty. You can press the lever here, it releases the magazine to then load more pellets in, or put the gun away.